we go. Setting it up so it doesn't look crazy. Hi, Divas. Welcome to Wanda's Work Basket and Opening Advent Calendars for day 21. Things look a little more disheveled than usual because I've been looking for a little thing I lost yesterday. A little thing with a teeny tiny little chip that had 8 hours worth of making videos content for the site, and it shot out of my camera like crazy, and it shot across the room. So I have been upending this room upside down and backwards to try to dump out and shake out everything to find this little tiny little chip. So I am still looking for it. I need to put everything back together tomorrow because, of course, it is the holidays. And I have other things to do, like wrapping gifts for the grandkids and, and making sure all the shopping's done and getting the green beans done and all kinds of things like that. So yeah. I don't know if anybody will be joining us tonight. I'm not sure. But that's okay. That's just the way it is. And I look forward to talking to whoever does come. And I look forward to talking to you, viewers. Thank you for stopping in. Let's see. Let's open the HP Happy Planner sticker for the day. Day number 21. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it is day 21 already. I turn on the other light so I have more light on the subject. There we go. There's a little more light. All right. Let me see what I'm doing here. And I have got a Happy Planner lineup. Some of you may or may not do planners, but I find them extremely helpful. I sometimes get out of the habit, but even in ADHD, even an ADD person like me can get something out of a planner. I'm trying to make sure that this doesn't rock as much as it could. It's hard to get solid, but I'm trying to get it a certain way. Anyway, here is our sticker for the day. It's red and white. They're all red and white, obviously. And it's pretty. It's very pretty. I'm not sure what's happening with this star down here, but it's very pretty. Yeah. They would even go for Valentine's Day, actually. I can save a couple of them for Valentine's Day. I like that. Thank you, stickers. Let's see. For the planner community, I wanted to say I just got what they call an anti-planner for ADHD or ADD people. It's supposed to be when you don't feel like doing, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like doing what you're supposed to do, or if you have trouble getting started or that kind of thing, you look it up in this anti-planner, and it gives you a number of different reasons or different games you can play with yourself to get it done, different things like that. So I'm looking forward to that, and maybe it'll help me get even more done. Tomorrow my mom's going to do my hair, so it may look lighter in tomorrow night's live stream, which would be really cool. And get rid of even more of my grays, since today I'm 61. I don't feel it. I'm hoping I don't look it. But this morning, my mom took me out for breakfast, and my nephew, his birthday was the 16th. So we both had our birthday breakfast this morning together. And she does a great job of making sure that our birthdays are completely separate than Christmas. And except that we'll have our birthday cake together on Christmas after for dessert. Hopefully I'll get to have mine before I have to run into work. But anyway, let's get on with their unwrapping. You don't want to hear all that goodness. Let me see. I need to move this over here somewhere. Move these over. Like I said, everything is upended because I've been searching for a tiny little piece of camera equipment. Alrighty. So today we're going to open up. It's an odd day, so we're going to open up our day of Sparkle. So I think we're down to day, what are we up to, day 11? There's 12 there. Day 11 is at the top. And yes, we did 10, so we're on 11 and 12. Our last two for this calendar. Our Diamond Art Club Advent Calendar. Day 11. Let's see. Ooh. It's something in a DAC box. Oh, goodness. Ah, that's nice. Let me see. I can get it out of here. Share it with you in a second. Put this box down. It's a diamond painting pen with 2 applicators. I think the last one was green. I hope I don't have 2 reds. I moved the last one over. It has a single applicator, of course, but it also has a 4 and a 7-place adapter. And let's open it up and see what we've got here. Through the plastic. Come here. All right, the 4-placer is already on. I use that one most of all. It's got like a snow tip on each end. That's sweet. It's kind of cool. And there's the 7-placer. So, how many of you use multi-placers on your diamond paintings? Which tip do you like to use the most? I have a whole set of strange diamond painting pens and placers and things that I'm going to test out in one of my future videos coming up. There we go. And all right, that was Diamond Art Club. Now let's look at our cat-eared. I believe that this one is the cat-eared. And ta-da! Day 21. And I know there's nothing in it because one of the gifts they sent, which was not wrapped, has 21 written on the top of it. So I know what that's going to be. Come here. Let's move that over. And that is a butterfly bookmark. Very pretty. It comes with the gems and everything all in there. And 2 tassels. 2 tassels. One for the top, obviously. I don't know why it comes with 2, but that's all right. It's got some odd-shaped gems in here, too, which will be fun to do. Lots of fun. Very pretty. And now we'll go to our Diamond Painting Factory. And we'll open this. Okay. I hear a rattle. Diamond Painting Factory. Here we go. Ooh, nice. Nice. All right, I'm going to put this in backwards and I'll show you this. There we go. I don't need to tie them up every time, but I kind of like to. Okay. This is white round diamonds. I don't think they have a special shine on them. I wonder if they will be used to finish, if I can use them to finish the cat that I didn't get enough whites for. But I'm sure this isn't cat eared and not Diamond Paint Factory. So they may not be the same hue of white. These don't look like perfectly white, but that might be just the shading in the plastic container here. Let me open them up. No, they're not quite, they're not super white. I don't know, you'll have a hard time seeing them this way. Let me put a couple on top of this. Let's see if I can tell the difference. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see. You can tell the difference in the color. I'm not sure how well that comes out on the camera, but it comes out like gray, like a light gray. It's definitely not white. So I can't use them to finish that, but I do have enough 5,200 whites that I can do that with. When I get things back under control, I will look for them so I can finish the little mirror. I was thinking the other day, you'll have to help me solve this problem. What do you do with gifts that, you've received from others, and they're nice gifts, and you've used them. Maybe you've used them, maybe you haven't, something to sit out or whatever, and they're no longer, you no longer use them, or they're just not you. Or what do you do with gifts that were given to you that, do you give them away? Do you re-gift them? Do you, I guess if you don't live near that person that gave you that present, it's okay to re-gift it or give it away because they'll never know. What do you do with lots of things that have memories that it's hard to give away? What do you do with that? So, just a question. Just a question. Let's see. All right, this is for our craft for the day, for day 21. Let's see what's in our craft for the day. I don't want to rip the... another painted pot. Another pot to paint. This one comes with a piece of felt, red felt, some red pieces of ribbon. It comes with 4 wooden pieces and a white pom-pom. So let's put this away and we'll see what this is. If I have to paint something again, I'm going to do it off camera here. What is that? That was... okay. Let's open this and see if it's really a little pot or something else. Yep. I got the bottom off instead of the top. So that will have to be changed. There we go. Oh, and the top has a big ball in it. How do I get that out? There we go. Clunk. All right. And let's move that here. Oops, come on now, don't roll away. What is this craft going to be? Let's find out. Oh my goodness. Well, isn't that interesting? The pot is going to be painted red. You put a little face on here, and the felt is the cat for the little boy. The little elf, like an elf on the shelf craft. Oh, hi, Robin. Hi, glad to see you. That's interesting. We'll have to make that on camera tomorrow. I was just saying that things around me are in much more disarray than they used to be this week, because I've been searching all day for the tiny little bit of the chip that came out of my camera with all the things I worked on yesterday for 8 hours. I did not find it. So tomorrow I have to put it all back in place. Hi, Teresa. Nice to see you. Yeah, no, I can't find it. So I am going to look a little bit, do some more dusting, do some chucking out tomorrow, and getting things back in order. I'm disappointed, but you got to move on. So I posed a question to the community, so to speak. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I really would like to not have wasted 8 hours worth of work. I posted a question to the community is, when you think about presents that you get for holidays and things, what do you do with something you really can't use, don't want, that would be, that you just can't have hanging around anymore? Something that's still very usable or still decorative or whatever. What do you do with things that are sitting around that may even be sentimental, but you can't? It's hard to do something with them. I have a few things that I'm going to pare down when I put things back together tomorrow. You donate a lot of things, Robin? Yeah, I remember you telling me you donate a lot of craft items. Was it a lot of other things too? I just don't, I live near all my relatives, so it's like, and my mom constantly goes to the place where we donate things. So I can't donate stuff that she's going to see there and know that I donated. So, but whichever, I have to do something with it. She's donating a lot of stuff herself, so she can't talk much. And she's been wanting me to de-stash for a while. I got another pen from Diamond Art Club today. And from Cat Eared, I got a pretty butterfly bookmark. And it's got 2 tassels in it for some reason. And from Diamond Painting Factory, I got white round diamonds, but they're a little grayed out. They're not like bright white, like a 5200. There may be a winter white, something like that. Because they don't go with the cat-eared cat that I'm still looking for, like 5200 rounds to put in there to finish that off with. You donated a refrigerator, a dryer, loads of books, clothes, dishes. Asked my mom, would she be offended if I donated some stuff that maybe she had given you? I'll probably have to. I don't think she will be offended because she's donating a lot too. I gave her a heck about donating something that I thought was in my inheritance. I'm like, Mom, you didn't get rid of that. She got rid of part of it. And she said, all right, she won't give away any more of that stuff, but other stuff she can. You inherited your mom's entire kitchen of stuff, and it was hard to let go. You offered the family first, then donated to Goodwill, Arlington Mission, and Free Cycle. Free Cycle's not a bad idea. Free Cycle's not a bad idea. I'll have to think about that. I'll get a Free Cycle magazine paper next time I'm out and figure out how to do that. And maybe Facebook yard sale. I'm gonna try that too. It might be a good idea. Okay, let's get to the soldier for the day here. Let's see. Which one today? Do the blue and red one today. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'll have to, and like you said, but it's hard because you got to get it right out of the house. I think yesterday you said to get it right out of the house and into the car so you don't see it and it's out of your mind, which is also a good plan. So let me see if I can move this down a bit more. So you can see the actual. Oh yeah, now you can see the little guy. Here we go. Well, in the process, I found my wax pencil that I've been using, which is good. It's always helpful. And I still have the gingerbread man to do. And Diamond Art Club ornaments yet too. So we'll see how far we get. Hi, Ray. Glad to have you here. Did I start too early tonight? I might have. I started at 10. Did I start too early tonight? Maybe tomorrow night I'll start later. My mom took my nephew and I out for breakfast this morning. It's my nephew's birthday was the 16th. And so not for you, it's 8 p.m. Well, I have 10:30 here, so it must be like 8:30 or 8:20 there. Okay. So we went to a little local restaurant, and his pancakes, I swear, were this big. He had 2 pancakes, and they were this big. They filled the plate. Oh, good. 9:22, 7:22, 7:30. Well, we're all across the states. Different time zones, which is cool. And so since it was his birthday, she kind of gave us our birthday cards. Mom gave me the most beautiful birthday card this morning. It was like for a Christmas birthday. And it was like 3D, 3-dimensional. She didn't make this one, but it was beautiful. Yeah, we're the time zone crew. It could do that. How's everybody else's day? What did you do today? Oops. And Mark took me out for dinner tonight, and I had some Pennsylvania Dutch classics. I had meatloaf, buttered noodles, red beets, salad. And I am so full eating those 2 meals. I am just so full. tonight. And in between, I tore apart my dining room, and I still have not found my camera chip with 8 hours worth of work on it. I mean, I can't rewrap some of the things, some of the diamond paintings that I unwrapped. It's, I can still show them off, but it's not the same when you've already opened them and you've torn things apart, and I'll have to move on. Okay, there's a few threes in there. 3. It must happen to everyone. It must. Because Mark said, oh, you could have put a little piece of tape on the chip. I said, yeah, I know. I've lost one before, and you'd think, and I just a half a second of not paying attention to it when I was taking it out. And normally, since I lost one before, I normally take extra care of getting it out so that it flies into my hand instead of across the room. But just a half a second of inattention, and it took off. But I have plenty of other things to unbox that are brand new. I just need to set up the taller camera because they're bigger. I have all that planner stuff to do. Lots and lots of things I can still unbox. A couple new pens, hand-turned pens are coming. So it's not like I won't have anything for content. It just won't be the same, that's all. Let's see, I need number 5, not number 6. Here we go. It happens. I'll just have to do some of it over again, best I can. And who knows, maybe there was something in there that I wasn't meant to, wasn't meant to say something. Only God knows that. So I'm going to be doing a new, different kind of faith planner for this coming year. I have lots of wisdom and art cards that are great conversation starters that I'd like to use for a new faith playlist, and like for inspiration, that kind of thing. Because I don't want to put all the faith stuff on the craft stuff, because some won't be comfortable with the mix of the two, so I won't mix them up too badly. But some would appreciate it, I think. Like Teresa here might appreciate it. Just for encouragement and yep. Now you have to know, I'm not a fundamentalist. I'm not a literalist. I'm a spirit-inspired person. So you have to know that ahead of time. I'm not in any way like the preachers that you see on TV. I'm not going to browbeat anybody about anything. I'm more of a, this may be practical for life, or let's be mindful and pay attention to what's going on around us, because those could be clues too. And let's take wisdom from Scripture, but not be very, you don't have to be literal about it in order to get meaning out of it. So I don't want to disappoint anybody, but that's the way it is. you gave away your Michael's pictures to your activities director, and she gave them out to the patients for Christmas. That's a wonderful idea, Teresa. That's a wonderful idea. So cool. I used to volunteer in a women's shelter upstate. Like I said, I donated a ton of craft material to them up there. Maybe I need to find a women's place down here that I can donate some diamond paintings to for the kids there. That'd be a great idea, Teresa. In fact, I did some training, phone training for one downtown. So maybe I can go to them and call them and say, do you need these? You're trying out new water-soluble gel crayons from Mr. Pen. Hey, looks nice so far. We'll see when I try to layer. Yeah, let me know. Water-soluble gel crayons. Gel crayons. Is that like, what are they akin to? I have a whole set of them. Neosoft? Or no, not Neosoft. I can't remember. I have a small unfinished painting to one of our dementia patients with a light pad and a pair of Dollar Tree reader glasses, and she's having a ball with it. Oh, super soft. Oh, that's a neat idea, Teresa. I love being part of a generous community. It warms my heart. Warms my heart. Let's see. What was this? Number 7? Yeah. Oops. There we go. I can't believe we're coming down to the end of this already. It's amazing. At least for this year. Time moves ahead, with or without us. She almost cried because she could do something and that someone would be generous enough and caring enough, and it was such a small thing. Yes, God is good. That's the thing, and they don't understand how much happier it makes us to see that they're happy. It's like exponential. When you make somebody happy, it makes you happy too. Exponential. Yep, that's it. That's the key. And it's not being generous for any reason other than to make someone happy. You don't really care if there's anything in it for you or not. You just do it because you want to. Because you want to see them happy. That's exactly the deal. Let's see. Yeah, all right. What's the next number? Number 8, maybe? 8, then 9. This is going quickly tonight. That's 9. There's the 8. 8, then 9. Come on. There we go. My grandkids have, I think, 2 weeks off for Christmas. I'm like, 2 weeks? How did you luck out with that? And Crystal asked me, when can we go on live again, Graham? I said, well, when you're off, sometime over the week that you're off, we'll go on live again together. She's looking forward to it. She had so much fun. And you guys were so good to her. Yeah, she was a great helper. I have some videos up when I was talking to her when we did a small diamond painting together. I have some in my playlist. She really enjoyed it. I asked Sammy if he wanted to, and he goes, no. I think it helps Crystal's self-esteem a little bit to be on. She had a friend over tonight when she called, and they were on the trampoline, so I could hear her voice go up and down as she was calling me. Yeah, it's neat that she enjoyed it. They have a trampoline out back that my daughter gave them for years ago, and it's still in good shape. And they have like this mesh cage around it so they don't jump off. And they enjoy that. And at least she's getting some exercise when out and it's cold by jumping up and down the trampoline. She likes that. Yeah, her voice was going up and down. She said, "I miss you already, Grammy." I said, "I'm just up the yard here. You can come up and see me anytime you want to." She's not busy with school, Graham. I said, "I know that." I said, "Come up anytime you want to. You know where I live." So my door's always open. If it's not, give me a call and I'll open it. He's just so funny. They have 2 ferrets, and they had a rabbit. They had 2 cats. They have 1 now, 1 inside and 1 outside. And they call it Cheeto. It's an orange cat. It calls it Cheeto. I should save some nutcrackers to do with her. Actually, maybe she can help me do the bookmark I got today. I think I'm going to give her the little cat mirror when I'm finished with it. I have plenty I can do here, and I got a Snoopy one. One of the ones I unboxed on the video that I lost was a Snoopy one from Michaels. -3, Teresa. Holy cow. God bless you. That's crazy. I don't know that I could live in that environment. I'd still have to get out and do what I need to do and go to work, and going outside would freeze me. My fibromyalgia does not do good in cold weather. Everything cinches up, and it makes it hurt even more. But I don't want to work out of my house because I want to leave my work at work, and so I can be home when I'm home. You got a notice from the apartment today talking about doing our part to help keep things from freezing up. Does that mean they want you to run the water every once in a while, or? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't usually get this kind of weather until February. Yeah. Yep. It's too early. We're supposed to get snow tomorrow night here in Pennsylvania. So I don't know. I didn't listen to the rest of the weather, but we're going to get it too. And my mom said today, she said, "You were born in a blizzard. You know that?" I said, "Yeah, you told me." They, she said, "When you came, it snowed and it snowed and it snowed." My mom has a video that my grandfather took of me coming home from the hospital, and there were 3 foot of snow. And they brought me home on a Christmas day. And speaking of birthdays, she loves to recount that story. She said when she was in labor, they took her through the cafeteria, and she started yelling, "I can't yell when you take me through the cafeteria." They said, "Yell anyway. Everybody's going to know they're coming." Minus 47 degree with the wind chill tonight. Oh, right. Keep the sink cabinets open. Do not set our heaters lower than 60. Oh my goodness. Is that something that normally happens, Ray? That they tell you to do? Is this too close? It's not focusing right. Why is that camera not focusing right? I don't know. Let me put these away and then we'll get out the gingerbread man. Our place does not do ice prevention on the roads or sidewalks. That's dangerous, Robin. That is dangerous. I guess at that point, salt doesn't even help. We put salt and cinders on our roads and sidewalks and stuff, but if it gets that cold, how can that even... Oh my. Here we go. You know what? This is the right white for that cat. Yeah. So if I have any of this left over, I will use this on the cat. Now, this might be too white. Anyway, one thing at a time. Let's see. Where's the number 5? 6, 8, 7, empty, and 5. We don't get minus 47 though. I would have to move. You know it. Yes, we get weather like that every year. But we also get Chinooks through the winter quite often. What is that? Where it can warm up to 40 to 50 degrees for a few days. Oh, nice. That's cool. So I'm wondering, how far north are you in Canada? Do you get to see the Northern Lights from where you are? That's on my bucket list, to see the Northern Lights. I watched this guy from Canada on YouTube, and he goes camping out in anywhere, anytime. He just packs up and goes camping for a night somewhere where you're not allowed to camp. And it's hilarious. Okay. But then when that stuff thaws and refreezes, it's even harder ice. I would think so. And then if you put a blanket of snow on top of it, it becomes like invisible ice, and that's really dangerous. Cool. Leftover Gems. I love leftover gems. Number 7. There should be little black buttons, not little white buttons. Oh my. Well, I wish everybody some very safe holidays. Very safe holidays. That your relatives get where they're going safely too. Oh, yeah, it could be frosting. Yep, white buttons for frosting. My mom used to have, she used to teach nursery school, Sunday school. And when one of my cousins had a child that had chromosome damage, we did every year we did something for the charity. We did a gingerbread house day where she would make up the houses and she would get all the candies and make up the frosting, and people would donate whatever they wanted to the chromosome 13 thing, and she would they could make a house. They could come away with a house. One year we made gingerbread sleighs. We did gingerbread airplanes. We did all kinds of things that they could decorate. Close to Jasper National Park in Alberta. Okay. We do get some northern lights, but you have to drive about 8 hours farther north to see the ones with all the beautiful colors. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to see the northern lights too. And I don't like the cold enough to make the trip. That's awful. Is it just in the winter? Are the lights just in the winter when it's cold? Or is there any during the during the warm year? With my luck, no. Perhaps I should ask a travel agent that question. It's on my bucket list. I imagine they're absolutely beautiful. One of those natural miracles that just no, you see some in the summer too, just not as many. Okay. So therefore you have to hang around a long time before you see anything. That's not good for vacation plans. Oh my. Little gingerbread guy. You also want to see that weird glowing algae in the water too. Yes, I do too. I do too. Or the jellyfish that glow in the dark, like in the pond. At night. There's like only 1 or 2 places in the earth to see them. Bioluminescence. That's right, Robin. I like to see all those kind of natural miracles. Doesn't matter whether you know why it happens or not scientifically, it's still beautiful to see. What other things are on people's bucket lists? What other things would you guys love to see? It does sound neat. I watch a lot of National Geographic shows and stuff. And there's always some kind of fun thing on there that I'd love to see. Do you guys have bucket lists? One year while visiting, we got to see the blue fireflies. Where is that? Visiting grandkids. We get fireflies during the summer, but not near as many as we used to in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Kentucky. Of Virginia, of Kentucky, of Tennessee. That's a little bit easier for me to get to from my bucket list than North Carolina. Okay. I have a best friend living in North Carolina. She lives closer to the coast than the mountains. Known her since elementary school. I still want to get to Athens. Well, I do too, Robin. 7 Wonders of the World, but we have to see the 7 new wonders of the world because most of the old ones are not there anymore. Like the Alexandria Harbor, the giant standing there, or I know the pyramids are still there, but I would have loved to have seen the library at Alexandria. They are low-flying fireflies, and they only come out for a really short time. That's cool. My dad said Scotland was super haunted. Oh, I'd like to go there too, Robin. The castles in Scotland and Germany and on the Rhine and the Elbe. Go see where my ancestors once haunted. That would be neat. They probably wouldn't want me there because I like to do exorcisms. Exorcisms of places. I used to watch some of the ghost hunter shows, and some of them were just pretty ridiculous. But other ones, they were really trying to help people by going in there, but all they do is tell them what they have. They don't go around and try to get rid of them. So what good is that? Okay, yeah, your place is haunted, big deal. But you need to have somebody come in and cleanse the place. They don't show that. I've done too many cleansings. I don't know that Scotland would want me there. Of course, then again, you have to believe in that for it to work. Who knows? I'd like to see that monarch butterfly migration. Oh, yeah, but the numbers are dwindling. That is a shame. That would really be neat to see. I wanted to go to the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina, when they had really old wedding gowns in the manor. Oh, the tickets are sold out. That would be gorgeous to see. Oh, I would love that. Up here at Cape May, they did a Christmas tour, Christmas tea tour, where different Victorian houses would decorate their houses for Christmas in old ways, and they would come out dressed in authentic Victorian outfits. And in 1 or 2 of them, they offered tea, that you could sit down to tea and have a snack. That was a lot of fun. That was years ago when I went with my mom and my aunt. Yeah, sounds right up your alley. Yeah, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And around here we go to what they call garden shows, where like in Doylestown and different New Hope and places like that, where people do up their gardens in the summer, and you can go on garden tours. they buy tickets for charity, and you go to see. You get a map, and you go to these different places, and you can tour their gardens and get different ideas of how they decorate their gardens in the summer and stuff. That's neat. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. They do designer houses like that too, but I have, yeah, it's awesome. Because, there's always those places that you pass by, those grand old places. Like, I would love to be, to sneak in on that and see what they're doing in there. And this is like an opportunity that everybody wants to go check out their gardens. And it usually goes to the hospital, like the Children's Hospital charities and things like that, which is a great place for it to go. There's always those houses you want to see. I'm putting frosting on his hat now. His little hat. I haven't done the whales in Alaska yet. I want to see the whales in Alaska. Alaskan cruise would be fun to do that. And the fjords in Norway, Scandinavia, I want to do that. I want to go to Australia sometime. My sister and her beau took me to see Christmas lights the other night. Oh, cool. And it was in a super, super fancy neighborhood, all huge mansions decked out with lights. It was amazing. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Sounds beautiful. Yep. Well, you need to do something to bring light into the shortest day of the year, right? Tonight was the shortest day of the year, so that means from every day on now, it gets a little longer. Which is a good thing for our end of the year, our end of the universe anyway. You got motion sickness. So boats of any kind can't be on my list. Aw. Meh for long days, Robin. You like the dark? You like short days? Well, the cruise boats these days have stabilizers on them that you don't even feel it. You don't even feel like you're on the water. It's amazing. I love being on boats too. You're a night owl. Me too. Me too. Yep. I just wonder. I mean, we need our vitamin D. We have to be out in the sunshine sometime. It affects our moods and everything. There's pills, yes. And there's lights you can sit under if you need to. You have to drink a lot of milk with it, so you can't be lactose intolerant if you need your vitamin D. Where there's a will, there's a way, right, Robin? Uh, Oh, come on, come on, come on. Ay, 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 ay. Come on. You are lactose intolerant, but I love milk, cream, cheese. I'll suffer rather than give it up. Me, if I was lactose intolerant, I would still not give up ice cream. I'm sorry, but that's like my favorite vice in the entire world. I cannot keep gallons of ice cream in my refrigerator, my freezer, because they would be gone way too quickly. I know myself. I can't resist it. I love all that stuff too. You were eating ice cream when you first tuned in. Oh, what kind? What flavor? Oh, Klondike bar. Not bad. Not bad. I'm a dark chocolate person myself. Chocolate marshmallow, that kind of thing. Oh, now I'm hungry for ice cream. Tillamook is my husband's favorite brand. Old fashioned vanilla. Okay. I've never heard of Tillamook. Is that an Inuit word? I love the things. I do not like their sandwiches though. I love dark chocolate. Yep, dark chocolate. Mint chocolate chip ray. Okay. I'm not really into mint, but mint chocolate chip. There's something, you know, get it at Walmart. There's something about having crunchy pieces in ice cream that just, I don't know. There's the crunchy little bits of chocolate in mint chocolate chip. Just don't do it for me. It's got to be creamy, creamy, creamy. I'm gonna hold this out because I don't need any more for the gingerbread man. Look at what the gingerbread man's gonna be. Look how sparkly these little gold things are. That's gonna be what this gingerbread man's gonna be made out of. You've been putting in Andy's mint chocolate candy in your coffee lately. That's a neat idea. Mark got me. He knows I like elephants, so he found a teacup. That's a fat little elephant teacup, and then he bought me a hot chocolate bomb to put in it. So tomorrow during the day, I'm going to have my hot chocolate bomb in my elephant mug. Look at this. Look at how gold that is. It's so shiny. I'm going to have a shiny golden cookie. Yep. Now let's see. I finally figured out what to tell my mom. She asked me the other day, and I think I told you guys what her question is, that why if I why do I make so many of these things? If I don't, you have to give them away and everything. Why do I keep making so many? There's no room to like hang them all, or and you put them in the folders, that kind of thing. Why do you diamond paint so much if you don't have room to put any of this stuff? I said, well, I don't need to display it all. You get yourself lost in it. You can hyper focus on it and leave your cares behind. It's like when you're concentrating on this and something else with it, it's like your stress just goes away because it's the doing of it and not the end product that you're after. And it doesn't matter to me if I have to give all of them away. It doesn't matter to me at all. I just want to, yeah, it's a hobby. It's stress relieving. That's right. She just thinks in such practical terms that a hobby is great, but it has to have some end to it. like the product is at least as important as actually doing it. And sometimes, for therapeutic reasons, you need the actual process rather than worried about an outcome. I mean, these things are beautiful, but I know my kids aren't going to keep them forever. That's just ridiculous. Okay, Robin says, I want that Distracted by Diamonds mug and spoon. I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know anything about that. I'm going to have to check that out. Teresa says, I put in the high-speed blender frozen bananas, Hershey cocoa powder, peanut butter. Well, you lost me there. Vanilla and a little soy milk, and it's so delicious and creamy. It sounds delicious. I would keep the peanut butter out of it, but that's just me. You started DPing because you needed activities to keep your hand-eye coordination going. Well, that's a good one for this one. That's a good reason to do this. That's a good therapy. Very practical person as well. So I diamond paint, frame, and give away. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Because you're still sharing yourself. You're sharing your gift. I don't know how I would be able to give away all the ones that I have. Some of them I am going to frame and then put up like the kind of cross stitch pictures I used to do. I used to do them and then turn them out change them out seasonally. I put some in the attic and then switch them out during the season. And I only buy DPs that have meaning and will be hung. I don't just buy to buy. I'm very, very picky. Well, that's a good thing, Robin. That's a good thing. The longer I've been diamond painting, the more pickier I'm getting. Yes, me too. I have to say that. I'm only getting from certain places now, and places I can trust, places that pay their artists for their work, places that I know that their drills are going to be quality. You can't stand clutter. Use Michael's boxes and cut one side off and use it to hold all my drills in their bags. Well, that's an idea. I don't know which boxes you're talking about, but a lot of people sort them into photo boxes. I do that. My photo boxes are quite long. They're like the boxes you keep like baseball cards in, like a baseball kit card collection. The diamond painting ones Michael's just had on sale. See, I didn't go. But tomorrow I'm going up to Quakertown for an appointment, and I'm going to check out the clearance aisles tomorrow, which is really bad for me. I've already decided I'm going to do that, and I shouldn't. I should just come right home. I should just come right home. I have enough to do here. I don't need any more storage. I have to unconvince myself not to go tomorrow. Oh, hon, I knew Mark was listening. And he goes, oh no, all right, I'll stay out tomorrow. I do have an appointment in Quakertown tomorrow night, though. Tomorrow afternoon. I'll stay away. I should have known. Oh, you sent a picture to my email? I didn't get to check it today. I will. I will when we're done. That's good. That convinced me not to go. That right there, convinced me not to go tomorrow. There's nothing I need or want. You can go into Harbor Freight though. Just now you did. Thank you, Teresa. What do I need in Harbor Freight? Honey, what do I need in Harbor Freight? Tell me. Maybe more of the little boxes that I like to put the diamond, to sort the diamonds into. That's funny. It's too funny. He tells me he lurks, but he doesn't want to listen to me chat all night. Harbor Freight is just down the road, and I've been going there a long time before diamond painting. Yeah, me too. I love that place. They have great storage trays. Yeah, they do. And I need a couple storage trays to put the rings for my planner binders in. Or I should just get rid of the extra rings. There. Oh, I need some storage trays to put your mom's watercolor stuff in when I start sorting through that. But I'll wait until I need it. I'll wait till I start sorting it. It's going to be weird not calling your dad on Christmas Day. We can call Chris, though. What is that? A little stop creature? I won't go. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow other than my appointment at home. I may hit the donut shop. Last time they had those little storage containers on sale for $4.99. You bought 5 of them. Yeah, those little storage containers are fantastic. I took a picture of extra stuff I get with the kits that I don't need and put it on Facebook local free page, and it goes right out the door. I like that, Teresa. I absolutely like that. I'm going to start doing more of that. My daughter does that too. She finds free furniture and stuff up on the Facebook yard sale pages. She's excellent at that. I have to start learning how to give away stuff like that. That's a great idea. Look how shiny this little guy is. He is all gold drills. This is fun. This one's fun. Yeah, I'm almost ready to monetize my site, my YouTube channel. I have to get my watch hours up. Unfortunately, the doing the lives have really done that. It's moving the needle in the right direction right now, so that's good. Yeah, I have to find one that's close by so that I can say I put it out on the yard. Here's a picture of it. Come get it. You enjoy the live streams? I do too, because there's a lot of give and take, and you guys feed me and I feed you, and we like chat back and forth on different topics. I really like that, getting to know each other better that way. I don't feel like I'm alone when I'm crafting. Yeah. Their 25 bin storage cases are $5.99. They were $6.99. 25 bin. There's those little ones. The ones that I like for my diamond painting. Is that the one? The trash day comes and I have room in the trash bin. I go through a drawer. And if it is something I can't give away, it goes in the bucket to fill up. Yep, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. In going through the stuff next to my table here to find the little tiny chip that flew across the room, I have unearthed some stuff that I can get rid of, that I definitely am going to throw out. Some stuff that goes to down to my daughter, and some stuff that is no longer anything we need or use, so I'll get rid of that. I'll give that away. Yeah. So that was one good thing about this, about losing my chip. I was wanting to clean my dining room anyway. It's just made me do it a little sooner than I would have. I didn't want to do it before Christmas. Get everything all topsy-turvy before Christmas. That's not... there's one side of him done. He's so cute. Oh. Well, then I may go to Harbor Freight. I'm sad that there's no Tuesday morning up there again. They really had a great craft aisle, which is why you're probably glad it's not there anymore. Ray, how are you doing tonight? You've been quiet tonight. What have you been doing today? Keeping yourself busy? Ray said it was what, minus 47 in Canada today? That could be on your goals list. Set a small time every day to go through stuff so it is not so overwhelming. Yeah, I know. My mom is trying to convince me of that too. She said she's going to go through one drawer or one box or one pile every day. And that's her goal for the new year. It'll take a while for it to even look like it's making progress. A little bit a day, though. Yep, that's the SKU number. That's the one. That's the little boxes I love. After a while, the little hinge on it, the little snap together closure at the front of those little boxes get worn and floppy. So we really have to be careful clicking them shut to make sure that they're completely shut. Feeling quite a bit better tonight. Oh, I'm so glad, because you weren't feeling that great. Doing a lot of diamond painting. That's also wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yep. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'll get rid of this sticky thing here. Halfway through the other side. Five Below moved into that shopping center. Oh, I know. I told you about that. I was just telling them about my My elephant mug and my hot chocolate bomb that you got me for birthday. Yeah, I hate being sick too, Ray. Yeah, I was raised with the work ethic that I couldn't sit down to watch TV without something to do in my hands. And I had to be busy all the time. You know, idle hands is the devil's playground and all that stuff. So it's rare that I get to sit down and like when Mark and I will watch a movie or something, and um, it's rare that I don't have something in my hand to do at the same time. Velcro? What about Velcro? Uh, Here we go. Now we're getting through it here. Getting down to his belly. These are pretty little ones. Getting quiet, guys. My mom was the same way. Always had to be doing something unless she watched Lawrence Welk. Then she stopped everything. Lawrence Welk. Yes, and my Mike and Ike's. Yep. He knows I like Mike and Ike candy, so he gave me some for my birthday present tonight too. I still don't know where Velcro comes into the whole thing. You just shouted Velcro, and I have no idea why. She loved the dancing and singing. Yeah. I have a funny story that involves Lawrence Welk. My dad used to pick up my great aunt when they were going someplace, when they were going out to eat. And, like my Aunt Minnie, she was in her 90s by this time, and um, she didn't hear so good. So Dad called her, said, Gracie and I are, coming around to pick you up. And she said, "Who is this?" And he said, he said his name. And she thought he said, "Lawrence Welk." And that's what she yelled out, "Lawrence Welk." It's too funny. No, Minnie, it's not Lawrence Welk. She was 90, so whatever. It's funny. There are several Diamond Shop DPs I want, but they're so expensive. Yeah, they are expensive. And feedback I've seen has been iffy. Have you ever ordered from them before? Yes. I have a couple from Diamond Shop. I just did one that was an all crystal, their first all crystal one. I haven't had problems with their stuff. I really haven't. Um, and they've always been receptive. Like, I don't think I've had anything wrong that I needed to contact them afterward about. I have used them and I do like them. And they do license their work. It takes a while to get it because they repackage everything. They make sure everything's there before they mail it to you. So if you're not in a hurry and the 1 and the 2 and the now the lovely lemon sisters who can't saying I can't get no satisfaction. Yeah. Oh, to hold the little boxes shut when they wear out. That's the Velcro comment. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know that there's enough room in the little snap to put Velcro underneath it. They're teeny tiny little snaps. But I could use them for my next project. I think I'm going to do the Peanuts characters one next, the licensed one, because it's easy and quick, and it'll be fun. And then I want to get out one of my big projects, maybe from Diamond Painting Deutschland, and I will need more of those little Harbor Freight kits to kit up. Or I have to do something with the Uniquely Yours Down Under one that I've already got kitted up. Alrighty, I've taken off. You all have a great evening. See you next time, Robin. Thank you for stopping by, and I wish you a wonderful evening. And hopefully we'll see each other tomorrow night. That's cute. What is the size of the Peanuts one? Did you say it was the one from Michael's? It was the one from Michael's or Joann's. I wasn't sure, but it was a Diamond Dots one. One of the ones I think you recommended that I check out. I can go look at it. I did an unboxing of it on the chip that flew across the room. Yep, it's about time for me to wrap it up too. Because I came in the mail. Working on Snow Leopard from DAC. Oh, that's a pretty one. Loving it as always, down to the last quarter. Nice. You'll have to show us a picture of it when it's done. It'll be awesome. Okay, well, I got our little gingerbread man done. Shiny little guy. It's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, good. It was someone else that recommended it, but we were talking about the size. Yes, and I thought the description online was saying the size of the box. I can bring it over if you hang on for a second. I can go get it. It is a partial. I was surprised that it was a partial. The background is painted on, and it's just the characters itself that are done. Velcro straps that wrap around the box, the kind that you wrap around the cables. Maybe. It's an idea. Okay, let me go. I'm having trouble getting this thing stuck through here. Ugh. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right. Put a knot in this. And I'll go get the box for you, Teresa. 1 second. There we go. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Hold on. Get caught up in the cord here. There it is. Got it. It's a Diamond Dots. And the size is On the end here. The design size, do you want it in inches or centimeters? 18 inches by 10 inches. Or 45.7 by 25.4 centimeters. So it's 18 by 10 if it's in inches. It's this one, the one where they're all walking down the schoolyard. It's adorable. It's freaking adorable. Let me see. Let me get it out here. Oop, I opened the other end. It is. It's cute. I wanted an officially licensed Snoopy thing. I didn't want to buy one that wasn't licensed, especially because I really revere. It is cute. See how the painting is all, the back is all painted, but it's the characters. And it's across the schoolyard, and there's 2 wood stocks on it, on the end. Wonder why they never listed as partial. Well, that's a good question. You're right. It doesn't say partial anywhere on here. It says design size, and then it says fabric size, 21 by 13. So the fabric size is quite a bit. Yeah, they should really pop. The design size is quite a bit smaller than the fabric size. So maybe they were thinking that. Yeah, but nowhere does it say partial. Interesting. And the kit that comes with the diamond dots, the whole description, and the size was the size of the box. Now it's a lot shorter, unless they had it in the lengthwise, but it's a lot shorter than the box. It usually shows partials, a picture of what the diamond painted. I know, but it didn't. Hi, Nana. Thanks for joining in. Let's see. It shows design area on the side of the box, but it still shows the background. The design area, I would think they would just show the characters themselves. Description said it was 3 inches, and that's how big the box is. Teresa, I'm not sure I understand. 3 inches. Glad to have you here, Nana. Three inches across, this way. Yeah, it is different. I mean, because all the pictures show it with the background on it, and it doesn't say partial anywhere. And for the price that it cost, even on sale, I was really surprised that it was a partial. The kit that comes with this one, this is like an official unboxing. It does give you baggies, a pen, a squishy, the diamond dots wax, and a gray tray. And the this is the official colors. They do not, Diamond Dots does not go by DMC colors. There is a chart, a conversion chart available, however. And there are no ABs, which is fine. Because the Diamond Dots, they seem to sparkle a lot anyway. They seem to be fairly shiny to begin with. So this is the first one I'm going to do before I get into one of my big ones. There was another one I was contemplating, but I didn't want the one with the football. Would you rather be called Nana or Dawn Marie, or either one? And do you have your own YouTube channel too? I don't. It's wonderful to meet you. I don't think we've come across each other before. I'm so glad you're here. Have you been lurking? I don't know. Maybe I can kit it up into the baggies while we're talking. I should really finish the cat box. I'll be on for about another 15 minutes yet, I think. I'm a Peanuts fan. I have been for over 60 years now. Well, almost. I guess I was at least 5 before I encountered Peanuts, so over 50 years then. But look at the difference in size between this and the box. And it's wrapped around the drills. It's crazy different. Let's see. Here we go. Well, I know that's on my short list. And let's see if the whites match the cat white. Diamond painting, framing, money. Yes. Those emojis are very appropriate, sweetheart. Did I get it at Michael or Joann's? I think it was Joann's, yes. I think it was Joann's. And I got it online and they sent it to me. I didn't go, because at least if I go online, I have a specific thing I'm looking for and I don't get distracted by clearance sales and all kinds of other sales and impulse buying. Oh, you're very welcome. Good night, Ray. So glad you could come. Glad you're feeling better too. What is that? Something coming out of a box? That emoji, I'm like, I don't know. All right. Do these match the whites? Let's see if I can. Oh, yes. Okay. I can at least do one side of the cat head. Oh, yeah, you should be in bed, darling. Good night, honey. Oh. Yeah, we can always make a reason out of tragedy. So my reason for losing the chip with 8 hours worth of work will be cleaning up the dining room, undusting the dining room. That will be my reason for losing the chip. Yep. The description says it's 19 by 3, 19 by 4 inches. That sounds like they measured the box. It does, doesn't it? Because it says the design size 18 by 10 inches, fabric size 21 by 13. Maybe it's is it a different scene? Because there were like 2 or 3 different scenes. There was one with them with the football. It's the one I didn't get. It could be a different painting. It's just really odd that it's so different. Sure. No problem. The box where that was a cat box? Oh, okay. A cat in a box. That was an emoji. Okay. Hey, Crystal. Nice to see ya. Same exact one you ordered today. Well, that's unusual that it's so different. Hey, Crystal. Glad you're here. We'll be wrapping up soon, but that's okay. I'm glad you dropped by. We were talking about a Peanuts diamond painting that was at Joann's for sale. It's a Diamond Dots version. I mean, I just thought it was too expensive to be partial. I think somebody mentioned that the other day too. Did you find the diamonds for the cat mirror? That's okay, Crystal. Doesn't matter. We can catch up at any time. This is the one I did, the last one I did from the diamond art ones, and I had leftover whites from that, and I'm starting to use that. It'll finish this side probably, but it won't do too much on the other side. That's why I was questioning the size of the canvas, because the description online was so weird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oops, that was a gray one from the other one. Yeah, I can't tell the difference between the original dots on the cat face and the Diamond Art Club whites. So I think it's a pretty standard 5200. But you really got to get them right on the center, because they are dark circles. And I can see some of the dark circles poking through, and it's really driving me nuts. You have to get them exactly on there. Yeah, it is weird that they only gave me a few. Oh, you're welcome, Teresa. No problem. No problem at all. Yeah, it went to here. And the whole other side is to be done too. I think this was from Cat Eared. It's a cool little mirror thing, though. I'm going to give it to my granddaughter when I'm done. But I want to make sure it's done right before I give it to her. And I think there's going to be another gnome in the Cat Eared or Diamond Painting Factory box. Because I did 3 of the gnomes and finished them. But I had 2 different kinds of diamonds that were not out of their blister pack yet. So I'm pretty sure that there's going to be another gnome that uses those. And one of the problems I had with the cat-eared advent calendar is that 3 of the gifts came. Shoot, you saw tomorrow sitting here. 3 of the gifts came unwrapped and with the number on it. So, which is, I mean, it's nice. They're nice gifts. Very nice, useful gifts. But it's just, the whole idea is to unwrap them, to be surprised. I gotta laugh every time I see, your order has been shipped. Yeah, you know it. When you track the package, it says, label was created. 2 days later, FedEx gets it. Yeah. And then it's out for delivery, and then it's on your doorstep when it's not. I have a problem with FedEx because the other summer they delivered a couple of my packages to a different town that started with the same letter, but it was way up the street. And if the gal who received my packages didn't look me up on Facebook and find me and ask me if they were mine, I would never have gotten the packages. Because do you think FedEx was going to replace them after delivering them to some place that wasn't right? No. And this was 3 times that summer. I was livid, and they wouldn't give me the time of day. For $109, that doesn't seem like it's worth it. Do you think it is? You mean for the Diamond Art Club one? Mark, are you in bed yet? The cat-eared one? Well, I will give my opinion at the end when they're all opened. The Diamond Painting Factory one was half that, but there wasn't nearly as fun stuff in it. I mean, good grief. In the Diamond Painting Factory, one of them was a green boat. I'm like, seriously? Who's paying money for green boats these days? We've all got a gazillion of them. And on the 24th, I'll give everybody my opinion. I won't have all the items like scattered out. I think the Diamond Art Club one is, and I think for the most part, cat-eared was. There's just some things I would definitely change. It's hard even getting rid of the green boats for free. You know it, Teresa. I really respect the companies that say, you know, you can decline the kit if you have enough of the kits. I didn't buy any this year. I couldn't imagine what I would get that I didn't already have. That is a good point, Crystal. Very good point. Very good point. Well, I wanted to do it for YouTube. For all y'all. I wanted to do it every night. And for the most part, other than I think 2 nights, I've been able to do that. And I've learned that I like going live better than taping that kind of thing ahead of time. Because I love getting to know all of you better than before. And conversations we've been having have been fun. Diamond Art Studio UK lets you choose if you want a kit or not. Yeah, I haven't used them, but yeah. Yep. think I will have enough of these left over to start the other side, but I don't want to start the other side if I have to have a slight color variation here. Yeah, I like getting the fancy kits though, the ones that are all tied up and in fancy ribbon and, like you said, packaged with a washi tape and cover minder. Yeah, just give us the cover minder and washi tape. That's all we need. Yep. Oh, you know, some people would complain if they didn't get a kit with it. And how could they tell whether it's your first time getting one or not? Meow, 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 meow. I had a Mr. Rogers flashback as I'm working on the cat here. You have seen people complain about that? How? I mean, why? People complain about the most inconsequential things. I don't understand it. Every night that I'm on the phones with some of these people in the D-stash groups, why would you complain? I don't understand, because I answer phones for an answering service. Okay, a couple, like part-time. And the strange things that people get upset about, and then the strange things they don't get upset about. Like, lady, call 911, not your doctor. Don't wait for your doctor. Call 911. You know, we can't say that to them, to their face. And it's like, oh, please, you don't understand how important this is. And then they call and complain because their electric's out and they lost all their stuff in the refrigerator. Even though groceries are expensive, I get that. Then, you know, they complain to the electric company and they want their money reimbursed for the stuff they lost. I'm like, are you serious? It's just stupid. Oh well. I have to learn how to de-stash some of my stuff and recoup some of my investment in my stash because I just have too much. Way, way, way too much. But unfortunately, I unboxed some of it already and like got rid of the boxes and put them in an underbed box. And I don't think people want them without the original boxes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if they complain about not having a kit in with it, they're going to complain about not having a box on it. You were reimbursed once when we had a nice storm, 0405, but it wasn't from the electric company. Sure we do. I just throw all my boxes in the trash. Well, that's good to know, Teresa, because when I do a de-stash, I have some older Diamond Art clubs that I can get rid of that aren't available anymore, but I don't have the boxes. But people are still interested in that as long as they know there's no box with it. Oops. Maybe I should have them sign a disclaimer saying you can't complain that there's no box because I told you there's no box. I don't know. I'll work it out in the new year. I just don't have the extra brain capacity to do it right now before the holidays. I just don't have it. Hey, I had enough to finish the one side of the kitty kitty. And you can't tell the difference between the first set and the new set. Except I'm not getting them right on the dot. You move. Almost done the kitty kitty here. I should use orange on the other side because her cat Cheeto is orange. You hate having yours in boxes. I'm thinking of revamping how I store them. I have, I got underbed boxes and I got rid of, it took at least 2/3 of the bulk away. I put them in underbed boxes and made sure all the drills were labeled with the name of the kit and everything as I took them apart. And I made an inventory list of what I had. I don't have room under the bed for the boxes, so I inbox right when I get them and boxes in the trash same night. Yeah, that's a good idea. To tell what I have, I made those inventory sheets up. Joan Diamond Paints on YouTube saves everything, but she is single and has a house to herself. Yep. Oh, unbox, yes. Yep. It makes a difference. Well, I got one side of the kitty kitty done. I don't want to start the other side till I have enough diamonds to do the other side. Should I make the other side orange like her cat? Maybe I should do that instead of looking for white. He is cute. He's a mirror, Crystal. Yeah, it came in the diamond painting, the cat ear diamond painting. You would do orange? I think I will. I think I will do orange for her kitty kitty. You just unstatched to an entity that helps out nursing homes and such with activities. You should see that one. Oh my. She just unstashed. It's a good idea. I'll have to look up her YouTube and check it out. I've seen a few of hers before. I just don't have time to watch all of them that everybody does. Nan, do you have your own YouTube? Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. I'd appreciate you sending it to my email. Because I definitely want to check out all my subscribers that have their own sites too, because I like doing that. My bestie does Diamond Nana. Okay. So it's not Nana's Crafty Gems, it's Diamond Nana. I'll have to check it out. We are partners in crime. We have an Etsy. Oh, cool. No, Crystal, I'm not ready for the storm. I'm not sure when we're going to get it here, but And it's Crafty Gems 02. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I have Wanda's work basket on Etsy. I'm starting to get out of doing it. I just don't see enough. I mean, it's more time than it's. You get it tomorrow, Crystal? I just don't know when we're supposed to be getting it here. I've been avoiding the news. But I'll have to look. In Ohio by Lake Erie. You usually get nailed there, Crystal. The lake effect snow and all that stuff. I have a friend in Cleveland, and she's right off the lake, too. I should give her a call and find out if she's doing okay tomorrow. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, ladies, I hate to break up the party. But let me turn this here. There we go. Single digits. Yep. Tomorrow's below freezing. You're in Alabama? Even in Alabama, it's going single digits. Oh, man. It is crazy. I mean, we get that occasionally in Pennsylvania, but not often. Depends if you're in Erie, Pennsylvania, or down where I am near Philly. Yep, you get it all the time in Ohio. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Well, I hate to break up the party, but we'll see everybody tomorrow night again. I'll get on at 10, since 10 seems to be a better time than 9 Eastern Standard Time. And yes, thank you, Crystal. We will have a good night. And hopefully by tomorrow, this dining room will be cleaned up better, even if I don't find the chip that flew across the room. Have a blessed night, Nana. Thank you. All right. Take care, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Later. Bye-bye.